Hi guys, welcome back. For those of you who are new here, my name is Donna. I have filmed a couple of videos today, so I'm in the same shirt. Sorry about that. And I took off my makeup and redid it because today I got my BoxyCharm. I was really feeling like maybe I wasn't going to get it. Hurricane Irma did quite the construction down there in the area where BoxyCharm is centered, and I hadn't yet received any kind of notification that my box had been sent out, and they don't deduct it from my checking account because I prepaid for a year. So I wasn't sure what was going on. I still haven't received my tracking notification, but my box showed up today, so I am super excited about it. I did open it up. It is on my face today, so as we're talking about the items in the box, I can tell you about it firsthand. You open the box and you got the Boxy baddie card that tells you everything, and I'll go through this later. And there's also a Pure 25% off your next purchase at Pure Cosmetics using the Boxy code BoxySEPT, and that's for 25% off. That's really nice. Pure Cosmetics has some really cool things. They've got a lot of palettes. They've also got eyelashes for my lash wearing girls. I don't wear lashes at this point in time. They scare me. So inside the box we have all of our products. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, because it is something that I haven't used yet, it is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask, and this is for your hair. It says, after shampooing, massage, don't despair, repair into hair from root to tip. Leave in for 10 minutes before rinsing. For even deeper conditioning, cover the hair with a plastic cap and retain moisture while sitting under a hairdryer for 20 minutes. That won't happen. I have heard some really good things about hair masks, but I haven't tried one yet, so I'm super excited about this guy. It is a full tube. The tube, sometimes in these tubes, when you get them anywhere, at the store, in these boxes, whatever, they're like half full of air and then half full of product. This is a full tube. So I'm really excited about that. We'll go over the cost of that in a minute. The next thing that I want to talk about is this brush. So I was really excited actually to see this brush in my box because I know that there was a choice. Each BoxyCharm was going to come with either this brush set or this brush set. The brush, holy cow, use your words, Donna. Take a moment. The brush set was 2 eye brushes, and I have a plethora of eye brushes. So, like, while I'm excited to get new brushes, I always love brushes. I'm kind of a brush hoarder. I was more excited for the face brush that was potentially coming, and that is the one I got. So it is the Bare Minerals Perfecting Face Brush, and it is the one with the little divot there in the center. I don't know if you guys can see that. For your foundation to sit in. So I used it today with my Bare Minerals serum foundation, the one with the weird top that you squeeze like 3 dots onto a buffing brush with. I did that. I put the dots all into this center, put it on my face and buffed it in, and I feel like it covered really well. I feel like it covered it with such a beautiful finish, such a different finish than what the buffing brush that I normally use did. It is a little different to get used to. The buffing brush that I have is a little more fluffy than this guy. This guy is pretty dense and compact, so it was a little bit different to get used to. I couldn't just, big swirls all around. They were littler circles that I had to compete with, but I felt like it got into like all the nooks and crannies a whole lot better than the buffing brush that I usually use. So I am quite pleased with this brush. The next thing I got was this MAC eyebrow pencil in Lingering. And I'm not a MAC user typically. I do have a skin finish that I use, a blush skin finish that I use from MAC that I got in one of my eBay purchases, which is beautiful. I love it. MAC is not a product that I purchase because it's not a cruelty-free item. I am willing to try it when I do get it. I love this. I love this brow pencil. It is kind of a different kind of weird top to it, and it says it's self-propelling, which I don't quite understand, but I think it did a really good job on my brows. A really good job. The shade is a little more brown than I typically get, and I thought it might be too dark for what I do with my brows, but it actually looks really good, and it matches like the little fine root hairs of my hair that are a little darker than the rest of my hair. So I really did enjoy that pencil for sure. The next thing I got in my box is this Studio Makeup blush, and it is a luminous loose blush, so it's kind of got, it says a silky lightweight blush that gives a pop of healthy radiance on the cheeks. It doesn't really appear to have a whole lot of shimmer in it, but when you put it on the cheeks, and it comes in with this little sifter guy, which is really cool, and I just poured some out into the lid and used one of my face brushes, swirled it around inside, and then popped it on my cheeks. It is this really like kind of terracotta look to it, and it doesn't really appear to have any kind of shimmer to it, but it does give the cheeks a healthy glow. I don't have any highlight on today, and I feel like it kind of, especially like right here where I put it on, kind of looks like I've got a highlight on. It is really pretty too. I think it matches my skin tone really well. I do love the terracotta color of it. It's just really pretty. It's not too pink, not too rosy, and it's a blush I can wear without a highlight, which is weird because I wear highlight almost every day. I feel like it's a beautiful blush. I was kind of scared of it at first because it is a loose blush, but at the same time, like, I used to wear Bare Minerals bronzers and foundations, the powder format that come in the same kind of box, so to speak. It's got, you know, they have the sifters on top. I used to pour it into the lid, buff my brush around, and put it on my cheeks. So it was something that I knew how to use, but it is super pigmented, so I was super scared to get too much in the cap. I do like it though. I'm real impressed. The next thing I have is this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip, and the color of this is Strip. I do have to say that this looks better swatched than it does on my lips. That's the swatch. So the swatch makes it appear as though it is going to have that same terracotta feel that the blush does, and I feel like it shows up on my lips more of a really like baby pink nude almost, and I'm not sure I like it. What do you guys think? Lipsticks, it's just not something I'm prone to wearing. It's just not something I like. It's not a part of my face I like to draw attention to, so I've been trying to step outside of the box more as far as lipsticks go. So let me know what you think of this color on my face. I don't know yet if I'm okay with it or if I'm not. The last thing in the box, potentially the best thing in the box, maybe, mostly because I'm palette centered, like I enjoy palettes. I have a horrible palette addiction, is this guy. It is Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries, and look at how beautiful that packaging is. It is a cardboard package, but the packaging looks like it's marble. It is so, so, so pretty. And then you open it up, It does have a mirror, which is nice. And these, it has a little dude. These are the colors. So today, I am wearing this color as an all-over color on my lid. I am wearing this color as a transition in this color. Nope, backwards. This color is a transition in this color as a deepening in the crease. I am wearing this color. And I am wearing this color just on the outer V. And I am wearing this color as an all-over lid. And this is what the colors look like. I really think that... Did you see my wing? Trying to teach myself. They're not amazing, but hey, I'm getting a lot better. So, little wins, people. So that's what the colors look like. I do have one complaint. One complaint about this palette is there's not really an amazing brow bone highlight, so most people will go, well, you can use this one or you can use that one. I like a little bit of luster to my brow bone highlight, not necessarily like a shimmer necessarily, but a little bit more of a, I don't know, a little bit more satin than these are definitely very matte and there's no like shine to them and they work really well. I love them, but I don't find that they work well in the brow bone. So I do have this actually in my brow bone today and I do think that it's working well. It's just a little more shimmery than I typically put up there these days. So these 4 shades down here are shimmer shades and these 8 are mattes and they are really beautiful. So I'm going to swatch the shimmers for you. So these are the 4 shimmer shades on the bottom row. So we're talking Glitzy, Twinkle, Dazzle, and Cosmo. So Glitzy, Twinkle, Dazzle, and Cosmo. This is the shade I have in my brow bone, and this is the shade I have all over my lid. Okay, I'm going to start with this top row and swatch some of these mattes for you too. I've got, from this side over, I've got Mogul, Gala, Socialize, and Private Party. So we've got Mogul, Gala, Socialize, and Private Party. Can you guys see those? And then this row, from this side over, I've got Epic, Snazzy, Stunner, and Splurge. So we've got Epic, Snazzy, Stunner, and Splurge. I mean, as far as pigmentation goes, they're really pigmented. I feel like it's a decent palette for pigmentation. I think that it is also a beautiful palette. It's just also a messy palette. So the pigmentation is whatever, it's decent pigmentation, but this guy gets super dirty. Like, I just have used this today and it's super dirty. The color doesn't really, the shadows don't really have a whole lot of fallout, but it does take a lot to build them up. This color here is the one that I have on the outer V of my eye, and it's pretty decently dark, but that took quite a bit of building to get it there. So it's definitely not coming out of the pan onto the eye. It's not transferring onto the eye the same way that it shows up in the pan, unless you build it. And there's just some eyeshadows that are like that. So let's talk price. Let's talk about what's actually in this box. So because I bought my BoxyCharm subscription for a year in advance, my boxes cost me about $19.75 because you get a little bit of a discount when you purchase in bulk instead of month to month. So my boxes cost me about $19.75. So in this box, the Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette by Pure retails for $34. The MAC eyebrow pencil retails for $18. The Ultra Satin Lip retails for $6 because it's ColourPop. So right there, we're looking at $58. The loose blush is another $35. The Face Perfecting brush is $28. And the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask is $20. So my box had 6 full-size items in it, and it would have cost me $141 to go to the store and repair. Where did that come from? It would have cost me $141 to go to the store and purchase all these products. Some of them I probably wouldn't have purchased. Honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I probably would have never tried that Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette by Pure because it's just not, yes, it's right up my alley as far as the colors that it has in it, but it's also not at the same time. Like, I have a ton of palettes that have those colors in them, so will I be reaching for it very often? I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't have purchased the MAC eyebrow pencil. I have considered purchasing the Ultra Satin Lips by ColourPop, but I've heard really horrible things about the separation of those when they get, you know, older, which a lot of things do that. So I definitely wouldn't have purchased the loose blush. I might have purchased the Face Perfecting brush, but even then, that brush is worth more than I pay for the box. And then the Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Hair Mask, I probably wouldn't have purchased either. But with that being said, I am super excited to have all these products come to me that I can try, because then it gives me the knowledge of that moving forward and what I like and what I don't like. So with that being said, all those products are on my face. The only one I have not tried yet is the Briogeo hair mask, and I will do that at a later date. And if I don't like that, I'm sure my daughter will love it. P.S. Yesterday's video about her IPSY bag, she hated that ColourPop lip color and gave it to me. So excited. But it's super, super, super pink. I kind of like in between pink and nude, which sounds stupid. This is kind of a little bit lighter than what I like. I do like a darker color if it's going to be like a terracotta, but my other lip shades I tend to move towards are like dark pinks and that one's super bright pink. So we'll see. Maybe I'll wear it in a video, but it was kind of funny because I was like, I'm super jealous of this, and she gave it to me. So yeah. Anyways, that's my BoxyCharm unboxing. Let me know what you guys got in your box. Let me know how you feel about the items that you got in your box. If you're not subscribed to BoxyCharm yet, but are interested in BoxyCharm, I do have a link in my drop down for points. It's just about points. It's just a referral link. It's not an affiliate code, obviously. Too new at this, but there's no percentage that I get of your purchase. There's nothing. It's just points. But anyways, sorry I get off on my little squirrel moments. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe before you're checking on out of here. And thanks so much for spending a little time with me today and my video. And I will catch you a different time. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.